So here's a game I played solo queuing as Mia with 2 other warriors and a Cheryl, so 3 warriors total, against an elite slash boss focused car flipping Plaguebringer. And one of the objectives, for example, was just under 600 meters away that we traveled to on foot. The dark ones was over 300 meters away that we also traveled to on foot. And I mainly wanted to show this game to show that even if you have a comp that's countered by the demon's build on paper, you can still win. And even if they spend a lot of time flipping cars and force you to run really long distances as warriors, you can still win. So this was the build I used. It's by no means like the best Mia build. I think you can be a little flexible. This game, you'll see I actually don't even carry around a 2-handed weapon, so this was actually pretty negligible here. Well, it wasn't used at all, not even just negligible. But that's pretty much the intro. I'll show you guys the game, and one thing to note, unfortunately, I noticed that my OBS was muted for the in-game mic, so I'm just going to talk over the game, and whenever you see my mic pop up, I'll just try to recall what I was saying during that time. I don't speak too much. It was mostly just like shot calling stuff here and there, like where to go, what we should do, who to focus, stuff like that. So here's that game. Alright, so here's the game. I decided to start recording a little after the game started. You know, we're about 20 seconds in, no big deal. So, I guess some things to note. You see how I grab things and I keep moving? All you gotta do is, like, press your movement button or whatever your analog stick as you're picking something up, so you don't get stuck in that, like, picking up stage for a second. Like, watch right there. See how I move past it? And you'll notice, like, when you have to, like, bend down to pick something up, it's a little bit more static. Something I'll do in a little bit here is if you aim while you're picking something up, like when you have to bend down to pick it up, you can actually just cancel that, like half cancel the ending animation of picking something up. I'll do it here shortly so you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, nothing too special for the opening of this game. Wherever you land, here I second guess grabbing that mace. Wherever you land, I'll loot the immediate area, and then I'll usually go for a car. However, since this is solo queue and nobody else was really talking up until this point, sometimes I'll just let my teammates know, hey, I'm gonna grab a car. But since there wasn't a car like too close to me, and plus I still wanted some more loot, I decided to just go to like the nearest house and just loot up some more. It's still pretty early, no need to super rush if everybody's not on the same page. So that's basically what I'm doing. And there are going to be some other cool little tricks later on in the game about how I deal with elites and how much time the demon actually wastes flipping cars, and you'll see how that affects him. So there, that was actually kind of bad. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. What you want to do, since they made it so that AI are more aggro and they will attack as they approach you instead of just walking up to you and looking at you, just spend your one dodge, or whoever you are, just dodge first and then attack. Usually if you try to attack with them, or you know, as soon as they're approaching you, they'll eat the attack and hit you anyway. So just play it safe, use your one dodge, or use a dodge and then hit them. Full on chimps, just ping that for them, keeping it moving. I think I do the little animation cancel thing here shortly, which is another reason I always carry a gun even if I'm warrior. Yeah, you don't want to get hit there. Oh, see, I did it there, but I can't cancel too early. So then I said, alright, let me just pick it up and eat the animation cancel, eat the full animation. But I do it some more later on, you'll see. But yeah, even if you're a warrior, I know like a lot of people, or I shouldn't say a lot of people, but I've noticed people would just rather not have a gun when they're warrior. But the two biggest reasons, one being you can just loot faster, and the other being, well, they're both the same reason, but the other way to loot faster is if you just have a gun, obviously, like right here, you'll see. Actually, I don't know if you saw, but you pick up ammo, obviously, of the gun you're holding automatically without having to pick it up. So You can obviously give that ammo to your teammates. In this case, Cheryl's going to probably be the only one shooting, but still, just want to make sure she doesn't run out of ammo. And yep, I'm pretty happy with what I have. I have 3-3. It's been just a few minutes. Grabbing a car. I can see my teammates are already spread out, so I'm comfortable they're able to take care of themselves. And since somebody else is heading to the objective, I'll do that. No worries. That was bad on me, obviously. I think I thought he was going to do a normal attack, but that was obviously an ability.
Tastes like crap.
Good dodge there. Don't need to worry about him. I always just drive around this little roundabout here, or whatever we call this. Looking for the pages. When you see it, just get out. There you go, that's good.
Your group is making progress against the
Don't want to get hit there. I'm kind of rushing at this point. If you wanted to, you know, be super safe, you would just kill them, probably back up to a corner again, or just wait until they attack, use your dodge. I was just spamming hit because I wasn't really afraid of taking serious damage, obviously. I probably use an amulet here. I wouldn't want to leave all this. Yeah. Padding my stats, gotta use a heavy attack. Okay, nothing else really. I'm full on. I got 3-3. My shields are maxed. I'm happy. Apparently, I take a long time to find Fairview Campground, even though it was already pinged. So Demon's only level 6, which you can get to in literally the first few minutes. It's been almost 6 minutes, and you'll see soon that he's been spending a lot of time flipping cars is the reason for that. Could have also been harassing Cheryl though, actually, now that I look at it. Let's see, I try to pick up Cheryl. Okay, I decide to get out, help her out. I mess up my dodge again. Okay, Cheryl has made her decision, so I'm going to keep moving. Nothing too major going on yet. Once the action starts, you'll see a lot of... which is going to be very shortly here. Ignore this driving. Oh, okay, here we go. So, Demon's on us. I think there's usually a car at Fairview Campground. It could have already... someone could have already taken it, or it probably already got flipped, which is why there isn't one here. Or sometimes I know it doesn't spawn. Okay, let's see how I deal with this. That was actually pretty simple. He probably didn't have a lot of energy. Okay, Mr. Elite Man is already going for it. I think I do decide to help here. So that did 150, whereas my lights actually do 144, so that would be better. Helping our Cheryl out. I decide to spend a lot of time to reload, but forget to put the bullet in. I give her the Blondie. Okay, we got level 3 traps already. Didn't want to get feared, so I'm just gonna get out of there. Cheryl is safer with me not near her at this point. So I'm just out of there. I should have dodged that. Let's see if I dodge this one. I do. That's good. Okay, I shouldn't run too much because then I'm not going to have stamina. Do I try to finish her this? Ooh, that was a little slow. Okay, so the energy... Oh, there's the car man, if you saw on the left right there. You can see it on the minimap also. He's going to flip that car. We're still looking for the last piece, or I should say they are. Demon's on me and flipping cars. Looks like they got it, so good on teammates here. And now this house is a pretty good one. There's definitely, or usually I should say, a few crates and decent loot. So if you are around this area, definitely stop by. And you'll also see some tricks that I do here to get Demon off of me. So he possesses me, good on him. He'll drop me on a trap, very standard. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. As soon as I see that possessed, I'm out. I tried to jump that, but I couldn't. But I knew I could jump this. Again, I shouldn't have gotten hit there if I used my dodge, but it's little damage for a lot of value from my 3 other teammates. I'm not worried at all right now because I know I have this rail that I can always fall back to. In this case, I don't need a car. I have the rail, which is arguably better than a car when it comes to staying alive. So,
be prepared to do battle.
This objective luckily isn't too far away. It looks like just a couple hundred meters,
A fan of this stuff.
a little under 200 meters.
That was a trick.
I do hear a crate though, and I know I want it. I remember this crate. I'm trying to find it. I know they're like downstairs and outside, so I'm just gonna grab these crates real quick, and then I'm gonna go help out teammates. Also, use this opportunity to put in your pink F whenever you open a crate that's trapped. Ooh. Okay, that'll be Cheryl's. I do hear it, and I'm also looking for amulets since I'm not maxed. Don't care too much about ammo at this point because I do want to hurry up a little bit, and I also have long gun. I see that's a normal supply crate, which wouldn't be worth getting evil ashes on before, so I just ignore it for now. What do I do about this guy? Hit him once, dodge that, 2 hits, 3 hits, very easy. So they did most of this without me, which is very good on them, obviously. I guess I catch the last 25% or so. But, you know, look at Demon's only level 11. Granted, there are no cars around us. He could definitely be higher. You know, there are games where, and I know there's so many variables, but you could be like level 15 plus before the first objective even finishes, or I want to say even starts sometimes. So let's see what he does here. Okay, I didn't need to get hit there. I should have dodged that ability. I got hit twice there when I shouldn't have. That's on me. I dropped this for Cheryl. Normally we shouldn't be playing in this puddle right here. The best thing to do is just go in a corner together and then just deal with things as they come to us. Very anticlimactic. Witch there.
Legendary artifact with power to burn.
Alright, next objective. 590 some odd meters away. And you'll notice in the bottom left, every now and then you'll see my mic go on. It's, again, just to say like, hey, let's stick together, let's do, you know, so-and-so. So, at this point I'm just like, alright, we gotta go straight to the docks. These guys are following. Scotty, I think, was probably trying to get a car, or maybe get some loot, because maybe he doesn't look like he has shields. He doesn't have max pink F either, or I should say he doesn't have max shield, so he's probably looking for some pink F. I make this little turn here to lower my fear, because even though Mia does have more damage when she has high fear, you don't want to get possessed, obviously. So keep your fear low until it's like objective time, and then you can grab your high fear. Generally is a safer way to go about things. So they're here, they're gonna grab the rest of the, or grab some of the pink F that I opened up. Turns out that crate wasn't even trapped, so that's good. And yeah, we just keep moving. No cars around. I keep glancing at the minimap every now and then to see if there are any. Okay, he's back. Oh, this is really a nice little trick right here. If you ever have these little fence posts, this is what you can do. They stumble every time. Now here I mess up. I got hit there when I should have dodged before I hit the fence. Easy dodge. Keep running to get out of range of any follow-up. One other dodge. Finisher. At that point, you know that the energy is almost drained, and as you can see right there, it just finished. Or he depossessed, either way. You avoided a majority of that thing's life by just vaulting a few times over a random picket fence that I found. If that fence wasn't there, I would have done the same dodging thing, wait until it attacks, either dodge back and continue running behind, or dodge past it and continue running. And as you can see there, he's getting more cars out of the way. So we're already more than halfway there. This was almost a 600-meter run.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Okay, that was our warrior ending our Cheryl. They're just beating things down.
Here.
But see, even if you do flip cars and flip all the cars in the way between survivors and the objective, if you don't capitalize on the time they spend running between, then it's, you know, not worth.
Okay.
I said something there, I don't remember what it was. Oh, I probably said come get this fire. Something like that. So, hit that fire, kept it moving. Almost there. It looks like Scotty was really determined to get a car and he finally got one. And here we go, next objective. This time, there's not many cars for the demon to be flipping, although as you can see on the minimap, demon already got that car from Scotty. Let's see how demon handles this objective. He is level 15, which is still fairly low. There goes demon, doing his demon things. Alright, I wouldn't even call that demon things, that would be the car flipping things. Giving Cheryl a Shems. Don't need that range, but don't want my pink F just looking at me there. Demon is likely flipping cars. If you look at the minimap, you'll see that car moving. And you'll see my mic on right now, just letting them know, like, hey guys, yeah, we're fine. Demon's just flipping cars. So we're coming up on like maybe a third of the objective now, no pressure at all. Another thing about Plaguebringer is she doesn't have great, I don't think she has any actually, time extend or objective extension skills. So objectives go by pretty quick on Plaguebringer. You need to really make use of every second, you know, not to sound too dramatic, but every second does matter. So a little over halfway and not a single possession on us yet. Granted, he could have probably flipped that car faster, but either way, if he just came here at the beginning, it would have been much better. So it looks like Demon's finally on us. Let's see what happens. We got an elite. I shouldn't have gotten hit there. I was trying to break the... Also, this is bad on me. I should be standing in the objective here that whole time. Also, I thought I had a crossbow that whole time. That's why I was shooting once and reloading. I wasn't really paying attention. And Elite died. We're all fine. I don't think we used one Shems, or maybe just one Shems. Objective's almost over, and that's all they got done. Level 17 only. Not really a big problem. And again, this was us playing very slow, right? What we should have done is, or not should have, but what would have been better is if we all got cars very early on in the game, and if we all drove cars on objectives and then just stood in front of it and behind it, Demon wouldn't be possible to flip them, and they'll have wasted a lot of time. And
put an end to the Dark One's reign.
I think he was asking for amulets here.
Yeah, I mean, you're a warrior. I wouldn't expect you to give me any.
I wonder why I'm not using my amulets though.
Then I need to keep moving.
I think I'm probably waiting for my health to go down a little bit more to max out before I use amulets, since I do have the
Don't panic me.
skill to do more damage when I'm max health or 95% health.
Bosses on it. Which?
I heard witch, and I'm like, okay, we have to focus witch, so I go back and help them. So this is level 20 witch. We're not going to stun her. We do have to kill her. I think I dodged that. Good heal on Cheryl. Ooh, that was bad. I waited way too long to dodge there. Should have dodged much earlier. Cheryl with very clutch heals right now. I'm eating way more damage than I should be. this is kind of a best case scenario. I mean, it's also 3 people against 1 witch instead of 4.
Surrounded.
Cheryl means business, so let's see what she gets done. 1 potion. Was that just 1 potion? Maybe 2. And again, this is only with 3 people. Or is it 4? No, this is 3 people, right? Yeah. A level 21 witch with 3 people, 2 of them being warriors and a healer, kills the res witch before she can get off 2 abilities. Okay. It's a basic. I'm pretty sure I say something like just keep moving. That little damage that it does is very negligible. It's really the abilities you gotta watch out for. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, keep moving. No cars needed. Scotty got ahead of us at some point. I didn't even pay attention. I do remember Cheryl saying she had enough heals. I don't remember how many, but if we had, I would say less than, if we had like maybe only 3 heals total, it would probably be a good idea to loot. You would probably need more than just 3 against like a very aggressive demon. But
Fire over here.
let's see how this see what happens here. Same deal. Be aware of your surroundings. Use your environment. See if I dodge that. Looks like I do. She hits that one. I dodge that. No problem. Keep blocking. Let your stamina regen. Ooh, that was bad. Gonna take a long time for that elite to kill them. Meanwhile, Scotty's already gotten a full bar down, and we're here. No big deal. Ran a long way. You deal with a few things on the way. You use a Shems or 2. That was probably like 2 or 3, but that was really the big threat. And even the elites, as you saw, did basically nothing against 2 warriors and a healer for most of that run. Let's see how Plaguebringer handles the last little bit here. So at level 22 for Plaguebringer. Oh, here I do a little circle around the dark ones to kill all these proximities, or I should say set them off.
Necronomicon is complete.
Here you'll notice me talking. I'm definitely telling them to focus the elite, not the pot. Focus the elite, not the pot. As you can see, they do end up changing targets, kind of. But at this point, it's focus the possession and then kill the AI ASAP. Possession down, make sure you kill all the AI so it doesn't get possessed. He's already wasted way too much time at this point. Okay, you want to dodge that. I didn't. I was probably in puddle, or I just didn't notice it and I got hit. Okay, let's see what the switch does. Gets off a potion. I still can't dodge that. I think that hit me also. Unpossessed, because they know that Res Witch is very weak. Gets off 1 attack and not even an ability. At this point, it's over. It's more than half time. I mean, it's over. It's been over for a little bit, but it's very clear. Like once you're at the half, once you have 1 minute left and the book isn't even at half health, that you're way ahead. You're on track to win. And yeah, this is basically the game. It's not too hard. Just gotta stay with your team. A little teamwork, a little early game looting that carries you throughout the game. Get your loot. Make sure you're well equipped. Also, again, I had a 2-handed build here, and this whole game was with a 1-handed mace. And it looks like we have a lumberjack on our Wash. Scotty probably also has a lumberjack, so they were good. At this point, I think I realized it was repeating right here. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, I got a repeating. Not that it matters. But yeah, quick game. I thought it'd be a good showing of why Plaguebringer elites aren't as good as a lot of people think they are. Same with the boss. That was actually a very bad example of how to deal with boss, but if I just hit those dodges a little earlier, you can imagine how much less damage and impact it would have had. Post-game stats, 24 cars possessed. And yeah, that's the game.